Hello, friends. This is your lifestyle channel again, and today I'm going to make the hearty soup recipe. We have some tomatoes and onion, ginger, garlic, black pepper, roasted cumin. I'm listing the ingredients here, and the idea is to make a hearty soup here. Obviously, there is butter involved, shredded carrots. So what we can do is we will start with putting some oil in our pan and slow heating a little bit, or maybe avocado oil you can use. So the idea for using this oil is that when we put a little bit of butter over here, it does not burn the butter. So this is on slow, and I'm going to put a bit slice of butter, maybe 1 tablespoon, and then we can put it in a preheated pan. So the idea is to put these big chunks of tomatoes and onions and saute them together and later boil them in a little bit of water. So here, as you can see, I have put the tomatoes here, just spreading the butter around all over, making sure that the tomato chunks are all covered in butter. And then I will be putting onions. So here are the onions. I've put onions now, spreading them around, making sure the bigger chunks, if I can put them in smaller pieces. Putting the shredded carrots now. Shredded carrots, I have observed, the carrot also add a little bit of sweetness to the tomato soup. If you're not a carrot fan, you can skip this. So here I have added just like 1.5 cups of water. I just want to make sure that the tomato and onion chunks are just dipped enough in the water. I'm putting some rock salt here. You can use any salt, and then I'm going to add all these spices, red chili, turmeric, etc. Whatever I listed earlier, and then I'm going to bring the tomato chunks and the onion chunks to a boil. So I have used around like 7 to 8 medium-sized tomatoes. Maybe it will be serving 4 to 5 people with a bowl of soup. So you can plan the quantity accordingly. Uh, so I'm putting it to a boil right now. As you can see, I will let it boil for a few minutes. In between, I will be adding garlic, ginger, black pepper, and I've also added few seeds of cardamom. I'm going to mix them together and put them to a boil. So they can boil for 10 to 15 minutes depending on the quantity. And you have to just check in between, just check every 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so it's still boiling, and I think it has boiled. It took like around 15 minutes for this quantity to be boiled. So I'm just mixing it a little bit here, and then uh, you know I think maybe I'll just keep it, just have the tomatoes mashed a little bit. So once I check it that I've broken all the bigger chunks, I'm going to put it. I'm going to use a hand blender. I will so before I use the hand blender, I will have to leave this chunks, the boiled chunks, for cool down, because we don't want hot splashes, just in case, just for the safety reasons. So let the soup chunks cool down before you blend it. Or if you have a blender which is which has a lid, then you can maybe try. So it cooled down. It took like few minutes. So I'm hand blending it right now, as you can see. So we have to be careful We have to be careful that we don't splash it around. This is very important. So I like hand blender because then I know how much I have blended, what's the consistency looking like. Uh, so I'm going. So as you can see, I'm blending it right now. And then occasionally we'll check the consistency of the soup. The consistency of the soup is very important. There are different type of soups just based on the consistency. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a strainer, and then I'm going to keep this soup paste, which is kind of a residue. So we'll save it for later, and I will be straining the whole of the soup paste as of now, which we have. It's still not the final soup. Uh, yeah. So I've kept. So what we'll do one more round. This paste that we accumulated as a residue, I'll put another glass of water and bring it to a boil, and then I will strain it again. And whatever soup I get, I will have maybe another cup or 1.5 cup of soup, which I can still get it from this paste. And I am still going to save whatever residual paste I have for later, because I'm going to create a separate video where we can make another recipe from this tomato paste. So I will let you know. Okay, so now this is the final boil which we are doing. Another 1 tablespoon of butter here. We will put it in a preheated pan, and then we'll put the soup in this one for the final boil. So we will boil for another like 5 minutes or so, and then we will slow cook for another 5 to 10 minutes. So if you want soup with thicker consistency, you can slow cook it for extra 5 to 10 minutes. uh, I am okay with I love to try different varieties of soup. So you can do a lot of variation. So this is your base which has been cooked now. So with this base you can do a lot of experiments. You can make a thicker base, you can add different ingredients, you can garnish in different ways. So put cream if you don't want cream. So depending on how much rich you want it to be, you can create it. So I put some salt and black pepper as per taste, and I'm bringing it to a boil. This looks very yummy, and as I'm speaking, I'm actually my mouth is watering, so just can't wait to try this out. Uh, all right, so also either you can put sugar, or you can put a little bit of maybe 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup. I just put it, uh, you know, I didn't measure it, but it's somewhere around 1 tablespoon. And then for garnishing, I have chopped cilantro here, which I'll be putting just to give that aroma of cilantro and how it will mix with the tomato. So this gives a rich aroma. Just before it's boiled, or maybe on the slow cooking, you can add the cilantro in the last few minutes of it. Mix it, and then maybe cover it for a few more minutes, and just slow cooking. So the magic of soup is slow cooking. The consistency, the richness, it all depends on the slow cooking. So here, as you can see, I'm ready to enjoy my soup here. I've put some croutons on top of the soup, and in the next video I'm going to create a next video with